Selamlar arkadaşlar. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt ekranlarına ve ekranlar başında videomu izleyen herkese hoş geldin diyorum. Nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Umarım keyifler yerindedir. Ek paketimiz Blood and Wine'da maceramıza kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Arkanıza yaslanın ve tadını çıkarın. İyi eğlenceler, iyi seyirler diliyorum. Bölümümüz açlık oyunu değil arkadaşlar. Şöyle görevlerimizi açalım. Açlık oyunu evimize aldığımız ve lanetten kurtardığımız bu teyze ile alakalı bir görevimiz. Şimdi ana görevlerimizden Şarap Kutsaldır isimli görevimizi yapacağız bu bölümümüzde. Canavar hakkında öğrendiklerimizi düşese bildireceğiz. İşaretimizi koyalım. Envanterimizi bir kontrol edelim. Ağırlığımız biraz var. Şu üzerimdeki ağırlıkları, bunlar özel zırhlar arkadaşlar. Özel bir set, teşambutna seti. Bunları ben bir sandığa atayım. Şu kılıcı falan sandığa atayım. Başka bakayım, atılacak varsa atılacakları atayım arkadaşlar. Hazırlığımızı yapalım. Sonrasında burada aynı bulunduğum noktada görüşürüz. Evet arkadaşlar, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Üzerimdeki fazlalıkları sandığa attım. Şimdi görev noktamıza doğru hemen hızlı bir şekilde ilerleyebiliriz. Fırlama kedicik. Evet, gidelim. Görev noktamız nerede abi? Sanırım Büklör Sarayı'nın olduğu yerde. Evet. O zaman arkadaşlar Büklör Sarayı'nın olduğu yerde görüşürüz. Evet. Büklör Sarayı'nın olduğu hızlı seyahat noktamıza geldik arkadaşlar. Şimdi şuradan hemen düşesin yanına gidelim ve rapor verelim. Abi. Düşes de düşes yani, baksana. Nerede yaşıyor? Sarayda yaşıyor. Muhafızlar falan.
And what of the funeral preparations?
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Selam millet.
I was not
Ne
mistaken.
yaptınız bakalım
You
görüşmeye?
arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Ben mi belaya getirdim? Bela zaten
Got a matter
buradaydı.
for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Vallahi yakalanmak üzereyim yani. Az kaldı. Canavarı buldum bulmasına ama başka bir şey yapamadım. Yok. İşler daha karıştı. Şimdi işin açığı neydi? Death. Canavar Death başkaları tarafından kullanılıyor. Evet.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself
Hiç
with ample
gülesim
garlic
yoktu ya.
and
O
drive a
kadar kolay mı
stake through its
sandın,
heart.
sandın sen he?
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends
Aynen.
and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find
Git
this
git de
monster.
bak bakalım ne yapıyor sana. Bu işten uzak dur. Durma, devam et. Adamların ölümlerine gönder. Aynen ya. Git de bak bakalım, al boyun ölçüsünü, ne yapıyorsun? O mu seni öldürüyor,
Go
sen mi onu
ahead.
öldürüyorsun?
Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
İstersen
40,
100 adam
50,
gönder.
100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against
Aynen.
him.
Aynı
You
şeyler
have not
düşünüyoruz.
seen
Geralt,
my
adamım
guardsmen
benim
in
be.
action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
Bu canavar o bildiğin canavarlara benzemez. Aynen. Onunla konuşmak istiyorum. Konuşacağız tabii ya.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Sen onlara
Don't usually
saldırmadığın
meddle in our
sürece onlar da
matters.
sana saldırır.
Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Bakalım. Plan.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Yani ortada kaçırılan masum bir kadın var. Vampirin sevdiği kadını kurtaracağız. Yeah.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Vallahi düşes. Ne yapabiliriz ki? Dur şöyle bir resim alayım. Heh. Evet, vampirin sevdiği kadını kurtaracağız. Sonra Dettlaff bizim tarafımızda olacak. Bu sayede ölümlerden vazgeçecek, öldürmelerden vazgeçecek diye tahmin ediyorum.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
Aynen be.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right.
Vallahi bir
Do
mektup
you know
bulduk.
anything about the blackmailer?
Not bulduk.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's
Şarap
victims
falan
on them.
diyordu, mürekkep
One of
diyordu.
them stained. A drop of wine, looks
Aynen
like.
aynen.
So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Hop hop hadi bakalım.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high.
Kedi
It's
gibi nasıl
simple.
koktu?
Sarre, the
Vay
1269 vintage.
tarihine şeyine kadar bildi lan. Helal lan. Aferin.
That's
Şarapçı.
impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Yani biz derken bu özel şarabı anlatabilir misin?
Sanreal. Never heard of it.
Sangria.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal
Türklük
family.
ailesine servis.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Tamam.
Wait.
Seninle
Your
mi
Grace wants to
geleceğim?
go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your grace.
Baş üstüne majesteleri.
Yes, Your Grace.
Bakın majesteleri dedi. Ben her zaman hazırım. Hadi gidelim.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Akşam oldu. Tırıs tırıs gidiyor bizimkiler. Castel Ravello yolu.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Castel Ravello bizim evin orası değil mi ya?
Hunters have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace.
Düşman mı var?
We shall see to this.
Düşersin sen burada dur.
Picon!
Gelin lan. Oh, ıstırma lan. Hoş. Bak lan. Aldı mı?
Done. Time to move on.
Roç gel kızım.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Fortunately
Thank you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Oho! Şahlandı bizim Roç. Loot'u almadık ya.
Tell
Neyse
me more
ya.
about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Ortusan. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He
Şarap.
trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing
Vallahi
the
neden
vampire?
olmasın?
Could be a
Olabilir ya.
servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Long live Anna Henrietta.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Görmedi,
Kind of
görmedi.
you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
Davetsiz misafirler
That won't be
sevmiyorsun herhalde.
necessary.
Haber vermeden
As you
geldi,
can see,
kusura
we are
bakmayın.
not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Sana ne lan? Sana hesap mı vereceğiz? Teftişe geldik.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
Witcher'ım lan.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on
Düşesim
my
sorularıma
personal
cevap
invitation.
vermiyor bu.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Aynen.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ha şöyle yola
Did you
gel.
hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted
Verecek
to answer
tabii,
your
düşesim.
every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Emir demiri keser derler. Ah ah. Nasıl da hemen şeye geldi, yola geldi. Şaraplara kimler erişebiliyor? Şarap nasıl taşınıyor? Şarap çalındığı oldu mu? Şimdi bu sorular soracağız. Şaraplara kimler erişebiliyor? Öncelikle bu soruma cevap ver. Hadi bakalım.
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
O zaman şüpheli
Not
sensin.
like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Saint-Réal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Saint-Réal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Oğlum o zaman baş şüpheli sensin o zaman. Bir tek burada üretiliyor, burada yapılıyorsa, anahtar da sende varsa, bir tek sen mühürlüyorsan, yani şüphelisin.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Son bir sorum kaldı düşesin, bir
Your
saniye.
Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it.
Sinirlendirme düşesi.
You shall answer for
Doğru
it.
düzgün cevap ver.
But
Silence!
Silence.
Listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Düşese bak be.
Remind me,
Ait.
where is this
Erkek
Saint-Réal
gibi
store?
hatun.
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I
Anahtarı
shall
ver
find
bakayım.
it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Hadi gidelim.
Butcher of Blaviken calls
We shall
Vay
wait here.
düşesime bak be. Geralt sen
What
buna
if
da
Fabricio's
yürürsün ya.
blackmailing the vampire?
Gerçi Yennefer'ı
Consider that.
boynuzlamak
He
istemiyorum
has
ama.
his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine.
Şaraplar hakkında ansiklopedi.
Fabricio lived as a
Daha
beggar
ne
until
olsun
I
ya?
appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Direncilik yapıyormuş. Meşaleyi yakayım mı düşesim? Önümüzü aydınlatalım mı şöyle? Hah, daha otantik oldu. Daha güzel oldu böyle. Evet. Loot var mı loot? Düşes. Belki özel bir şey vardır buralarda. Almamız gereken. Belki bir daha buralara gelemeyiz.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Envanter defteri. Nerede hani? Şu mu?
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269. 1200. Bu kadar şarabın içerisinde nereden bulacağız biz ya? Ha, şuralara gideceğiz. Şu defter ne? Est in tarihi. Neymiş abi? He. Evet, şöyle geçiyorum arkadaşlar. Okumak isteyen arkadaşlar durdurup okuyabilir. Şüpheli mektup. Death of one there at a time. Ha. Önceki bölümden mi kalma acaba bu? Şu neymiş? Canavarın hedeflerinin isimlerinin yazdığı mektuplar. Ha. Birinci kağıt, ikinci kağıt, üçüncü kağıt, dördüncü kağıt. Tamam. Gel. Şu ne abi? Ervelus 1269. Kaç diyordu abi?
Ervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Ağzımızın tadını biliriz tabi ya. Büklor şarap. Başka? Şunlar ne? Büklor. SS bulduk. Ha, SS değildi değil mi? Sangreal şarapların tutulduğu kısmı bulacağız ha. Tamam, şu ne? Fıçı musluğu. Burası da değil, bu kısım da değil. Burada
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Ha. Acaba günümüzde de gerçekten böyle, yani bu bahsettikleri şaraplardan var mıdır acaba? Şurada neyi atladık biz bu bölgede? Pardon. Bunu okuduk. Yukarıda bir şey var. Yukarı çıkabilir mi? Bu ne? Allah Allah. Sangreal. Aha, bulduk.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Yangın sesi. Tamam. Şundan başlayalım.
Full.
Dolu.
This one is full.
Şuna bakalım.
This one's
Bu da
full
dolu.
too.
Bu da dolu.
Full.
Dolu.
This one's full too.
Vur. Gel. Dolu.
Full.
Şu. Ha, yok.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Kafamız güzel olacak o zaman. Şey almıştık değil mi biz? Burada yapacağımız bir şey yok. Nereden iniyoruz abi? Burada da yapacak bir şey yok. Ne kadar büyük mahzen ya. Allah. Almamız gereken şeyi nereden alacağım abi? Tıpa çekici bul. Burada var mı? Yok. Aşağı ineyim. Tıpa çekici bulmuştuk galiba. Nerede ya? Heh, buldum. Ahşap Saplı çekiç. Komino şarabının tarihçesi. Şöyle geçiyorum arkadaşlar. Şarap hakkında merakı olanlar durdurup okuyabilirler. Şunları da alayım ya. Belki özel bir şeyler vardır. Tamam, yukarı nereden çıkıyoruz? Allah Allah, yolumu kaybettim. Ha, şuradan mı çıkıyordum? Ha yok, burası geldiğimiz yer ya. Kafam karıştı. Ha, şuradan çıkıyordum. Düşesim. Geldim.
Got the tabs.
Then get to work. Let's
Baştan
broach those
başlayalım.
barrels.
Tadacağız.
Ready.
Step aside.
Çekildim. Buyurun.
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
He, sıradaki o zaman. Düşesin, kafa güzel oldu. Onun da tadına bak. Afiyet olsun. Buldu galiba.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
Öt bakalım lan.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Geralt aksi yap şuna ya. Konuştur ya.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Oğlum
Is
3
what I
kuruşa değer mi
provide
lan?
not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
Şarabı kime sattın lan, konuş. Cidden kimse anlamaz mı sandın? Önce böyle değil.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Şarabı kime sattın?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a
Sintra.
foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Wine itself.
Nasıl ulaştırdın?
How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins
Asya
of Fort
Kalesi'nin
Aston.
harabelerinde.
A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
They That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they
Tamam.
wished to buy
O zaman biz
another
götürek
barrel and, well,
ve
I've
onları
prepared it. Have it ready to
şeye
deliver.
getiririz, oyuna getiririz. Bence de mantıklı değil mi? Tekrar şarap istemişler. Al. O zaman öyle yapalım.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
İhanetin bedeli işte.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Hazır olduğunda bana söylemen yeterli. Tamam, başlayalım ya. Hazırız.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Vay be. Şaraptan yola çıkarak nerelere vardık öyle. Roş nerede?
Relax. Now we wait.
Vay be. Harika ya. Hava. Bunlar kim? Fıçılar almaya gelenler. Gelin bakalım gençler.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Konuşun bakalım. Sürpriz. Evet. Cümbüş başlasın. Hadi bakalım. Kesme biçme işlemi başlasın. Yani hangisi düşman? Hangisi şey? Oğlum, çek. Birazcık da ben keseyim lan. Bana bırak. Lan. Evet, oraya değildi ya. Acıdı mı lan? Kaldı mı? Çekilin. Kendisi gitti. Yansın o da. Heh. Tamam, bitti. Bitti, sakin. Easy.
Is it just me or did we
Birini
agree
sağ
we'd wait
bırakak
for my
diyordum
signal?
tam da konuşturmak için.
That
İyi
was
oldu.
the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one
Hadi
of the
konuşturalım.
scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Bize verilen görevi yerine getirdik. Önemli olan bu. Bana güvenmek için bir sebebin yoktu. Yani bize verilen görevi yerine getirdik. Önemli olan bu. Evet.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth, and I appreciate it.
Sağ olasın.
Let us go to Her Grace. She awaits nearby.
O da mı burada? Hani gelmeyecekti? Gelmesi olmazdı zaten, değil mi?
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Tabi, baş üstüne majesteleri. Ne güzel bir bölüm ya. Oyun atmosferi böyle gecenin şeyinde.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Lan anayı bacıyı katma lan.
Once again, who sent you?
Canına
Your
susamış.
nun's lover. They call it.
Bak ya.
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't.
Aynen.
I can think of
Güzellikle
several
konuşmuyorsa
other
biz
ways
de
he can be helpful.
zorla
I'm certain the
konuşuruz.
Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
İyi olur. Vampirlere yem edelim bunu. Son çare olarak kullanırım. Bunun gibi yemler son çare olarak. Harika fikir ya.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop
Ne
screaming.
oldu lan?
Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him!
Az
I'll
önce
talk!
Sait sövüyordun. He? Göt korkusu başa bela. Fıçıları nereye götürecek?
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain,
asın bunu.
need that rope after all.
Asın bunu.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Kim tuttu lan sizi?
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about
Söylemesen
me
yine
right
öleceksin.
now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Ne kadar Sintralı varsa sorguya çekelim.
Take
yani.
him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Hadi gidelim.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Bir hata yaptı. Biz de bundan yararlanarak onu bulacağız. Sintralı'nın sadece bir aracı olma ihtimali de var. Şimdi yani onun da üstünde biri olabilir ama bir hata yaptı. Biz de bundan yararlanarak onu bulacağız yani.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Centurion stole the San Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail.
Ha,
We need
üstteki
to
şeye
find the
bağladı
Centurion,
yine.
whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Geldi yüzbaşı.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Kim koymuş lan ödülü? Ya alıştık tabi de. Bir de söylentilere göre kellerine sağlam ödül koymuşlar Geralt. Alıştım artık ya.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centurion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Centurion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The
Sis-
singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same.
Şarkıcı.
We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centurion gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Bir yere davet edilmiş resepsiyon. Tamam. Mandragora o ne ya?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists.
kulüp.
Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Bak sen. Sintral'ı
Gotta nab the
söylememiz
Centurion.
gerek.
Seems we have to go to that get-together.
Partiye
You
mi
read my
gidiyoruz?
mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the
Yo
establishment.
öyle adam
Not a
toplamak
mouse will
olmaz.
squeeze
Çok
through.
dikkat çeker.
Out of the question. If the Centurion truly does have men about the city, he will find out
Aynen,
and
bak.
escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Aynen
Precisely
dikkat
what we shall
çekmeden
do.
böyle sessizce.
We, your grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher
İyi
can
bir
use
ikili
my
olduk ha senden düşes.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Böyle geçsem ne olur ya? Ben böyle yakışıklıyım. Böyle güzel. Şarap kutsaldır. Buradan bir
I
çıkalım
should
abi
double
ya.
the patrols. Just
Loot
in
var mı?
case.
Burada almamız gereken. Şunları da alayım. Tamam. Şunları da alayım. Lootlarımızı da alalım.
Audacious
Görevimizi de
lad, the
tamamladık
Sicilian.
zaten.
But we'll get him.
Çıkış nereye ya? Çıkış. Ha şurada. Gece oldu. Gündüz olsun abi. Şöyle. Sabah olsun. Evet. Heh. İşte şu ya. Şöyle geleyim. Evet arkadaşlar. Görevimizi bitirdik. Görevimizi tamamladık. Bir sonraki bölümümüz Sintralı adam Anna Henrietta ile yani Düşes'le şarlatan pasajında buluşacağız. Ve isteğe bağlı tabi bu da Anna Henrietta'nın suare için uygun bulacağı elbiseler gibi. Bir elbise ayarlarız. Sandığımızda vardı galiba. Bakalım. Evet umarım güzel keyifli bir bölüm olmuştur arkadaşlar sizler açısından. Ben bayağı eğlendim. Güzel bir bölümdü bence. Her zaman dediğim gibi kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Videolarımı beğenirseniz harika olur. Bir sonraki bölümümüzde görüşünceye dek kendinize iyi bakın. İyi oyunlar. Hoşça kalın.